What is up, guys? JackSlimeS here from the Curry Bandits, and we are back with Top Cut of another Histlander monthly cup. Starting off with top 4, we have Divine Past, who is on Burning Abyss in Modern, and I'm pretty sure Inzektor in Classic. I'm not totally certain. And then on the other side, we have Cocoa Bird, who is on Pendulum, Spyral in Modern. Insane deck that I hope we get to see pop off, but also Inzektor or X-saber in Classic. So Divine Pass is starting off, and Dante Pass, insane end board. This is the end board that has won more YCS Top Cut slots than anything else in history. Starting off with Drone. So Drone plus Super Agent is full combo, but it is 3 back row that we're up against. 1 for 1. 1 for 1 discarding master plan. Sometimes you just have it all. Probably going to search big red here. Car. Activating the big red, getting back master plan. Master plan probably going to search rescue. Popping the big red, okay. Now what's very funny about this card is that big red does not have to remain on the field for the monster to stay on the field like Premature Burial or Call of the Haunted does. So, popping it before it resolves is the only way to meaningfully get rid of that. Using the terraforming here. I don't know exactly how to feel about that, because that does cut us off from getting to use the master plan effect. We did add, yeah, it was resort. I had to check there, because I thought maybe it had gone by so fast they had a different field spell that I didn't notice, but I don't know, I guess the hand is already so stacked, I guess, that maybe we just don't need to use the master plan search effect. Super Agent coming down here. We stacked Pot of Acquisitiveness. Comedy. Popping another back row, Ring of Destruction. I guess we just didn't see the point in using it here. Like, why even lower our own life total when we're probably so close to dying here anyway? So we are still going to summon back the master plan. Now, what still could save us here is if we, if we somehow have a way in hand to make Ignister Prominence, and then also a card in the Pendulum Zone. Yeah, Divine Pass just doesn't even want to see what combo lines Cocoa Bird thinks up to find lethal. He's just like, let's just move on. Alright, starting up on game 2. So as I mentioned earlier, Divine Past, I'm fairly certain they're on Inzektor, and Cocoa Bird is on X-saber. So Divine Past is going to start us off. The Inzektor build they've been working on recently is actually really interesting. They're on Dad. Shoutouts Nim Nim. Please win a single game. And also Disc Commander. Now, this is a super interesting card. We've seen a lot of Perfect Circle do well in Histlander, but sort of the idea of experimenting with Disc Commander in other years and also just in other decks as like an advantage engine is really cool. And Divine Pass has used a lot of Revival already to get stuff like Dragonfly back onto the board after it's been like outed. So the addition of Disc Commander is a really neat idea on their part. Cocoa Bird starting off with the old, reliable, and X-saber Rescue Cat, and going for What's this thing called? Ella... Yeah, this is just called Ella... Yeah, it's just called Elefun. Shoutouts to that old toy that I always saw commercials for, Elefun. So, I don't know if that exactly means that they drew the Airbellum, but typically you do summon Airbellum and go for Goyo here. Maybe they just didn't want to do that into the one back row, but remains to be seen. Setting the Inzektor Ant probably telegraphs that the hand is a little weird. Shoutouts King Scarlet. This hand is weird. I'm shouting out a lot of people today. I'm in a shouty mood. And there's Centipede. Maybe it wasn't that weird. Maybe we just wanted to bluff our opponent out. And there's Bottomless. So that is very bad for us right now, but I do believe that Divine Past is running the Escape from the Dark Dimension, which can recur banished cards. I believe they run it almost exclusively for this exact situation, for like exactly when the opponent bottomlesses Centipede. Summoning the Giant Rat. I imagine, like, even if that back row is, like, busted, like it's a Mirror Force or something, we're probably just, like, taking all this damage here, because we're not going to die here anyway, so we might as well just save the mirror, like, whatever the back row is for when we are in a completely pressing situation. We have the Dragonfly. Our opponent has the Solemn, but we have the Call of the Haunted, right? Right? Divine Pest? You there? Okay, we are going to pass. Alright, so I still think this is... So Pashul, we can make Barkion here. And is that game? Back row would have to be something like a Book of Moon. Nope, yeah, they're GGing in the chat. Yeah, so... Yeah, that was a bit of a blowout, but... still very cool game on X-Saber's part there. Doing some neat combo plays, and definitely the modern game showed off the really crazy strength of the Pendulum Spyral deck that I am so glad it's gonna die. It's getting killed. R.I.P. Master Plan, the sequel. So stay tuned. Cocoa Bird moving on to the finals, which we will once again be covering. Hopefully going to be able to get my boy Mambo on here with us. And if you like what you've seen here, subscribe for more. See you guys next time.